Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, your boy, Yumiko, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today, we're going to be doing my predictions for Matchday 11 of the Premier League season. So let's jump straight into it. Right, okay, guys, so the first game of this Matchday starts tonight, Friday, and it is Brentford between Brighton. Now, I think this is going to be a really good game, and maybe a pretty close game, but I'm going to go for a Brighton win. I just think that they should have overall a better chance of beating Brentford than Brentford beating Brighton. So I'm going to go for a Brighton win, maybe 2-0, something quite modest like that. So then moving on to Saturday, we have Leicester against Crystal Palace. Again, I think that it's going to be a really good game, this, and I'm going to go for a draw. And I do think if it is a draw, then I do believe that Brendan Rodgers will probably be sacked, if I'm being honest with you. I do see him being sacked if they don't win, but I just don't see them winning beating Palace. I just really don't. So, yeah, for that. And then in the next game, we have Fulham against Bournemouth, two of the newly promoted Premier League teams. And I'm going to go for a Fulham win because Fulham are playing quite well recently. And yet, Bournemouth are probably not going to do anything this season. So, I'm going to go for a Fulham win. Now, moving on, we have Wolves against Nottingham Forest. Again, this should be a really good game. And I think that Wolves have to and they must win this game. Wolves have played pretty decent all season, but their main issue is that they haven't scored a lot of goals. That's pretty much their main reason. So I'm going to go for a Wolves win because I really want Wolves to do well. I think they're a good team, they play good football, and they have a lot of good players. So yeah, so I'm going to go for a Wolves win. And then moving on to the final game of Saturday, we have Tottenham against Everton, and I'm going to go for a Tottenham win. Now, even though Everton have got some decent results behind them in the last few weeks, I don't think that they will have enough to beat Tottenham at home, especially at the Tottenham Stadium. So I'm going to go for a Spurs win on this one. And then moving into the first game on Sunday, we have Leeds against Arsenal. I see this being a really good game because Leeds aren't playing terrible, but of course they're not playing exactly amazing either. And Arsenal are on a roll at the minute. You know, they've got some good games behind them. Of course, they just beat Liverpool on the weekend and stuff like that. So I'm going to go for an Arsenal win, but I think it's going to be quite tough for them. I think it's not going to be straightforward. I think it's going to be quite tough for them to break down Leeds. So I'm going to go for like a 1-0, 2-1 Arsenal win. And then in the second game on Sunday, we have Manchester United against Newcastle. This, again, should be a really entertaining game. And I'm going to go for a United win. I do think that United should be able to beat Newcastle. So I'm going to go for maybe 2-1 United. And then in the next game, we have Aston Villa against Chelsea. This is going to be a spicy game because I do think if Aston Villa lose, then I do believe that Steven Gerrard will be sacked. I just think he will be. Because there's too many draws, too many losses in his previous games to keep his job. But I do think that Chelsea will win, sadly. So, sorry, Stevie, but I think he's going to be gone. And then in the second to last game on Sunday, we have Southampton against West Ham. I'm going to go for a West Ham win just because, yeah, West Ham win. And then finally, we have Liverpool against Manchester City. And I absolutely hate this fixture. I always hate playing Liverpool. They are the one team I do not like playing. I dread them games. I don't know why it's Liverpool. I don't know why. Like, we could play the prime Barcelona and I would not fear them as much as Liverpool. I can't explain it. I just don't like playing them. But I do think that City will beat Liverpool. I do know that City drew in the week, of course, to Copenhagen. And, of course, Liverpool did beat Rangers 7-1. But that doesn't really mean anything, to be honest with you, because the league form for Liverpool has been not so good this year, and we are on fire at the moment, of course, with Haaland being an absolute robot and just De Bruyne and everyone linking up. So I'm going to go for a City win at Anfield, which would be a huge 3 points. So let's do a quick recap. So we have a Brighton win, we have a draw between Leicester and Crystal Palace, we have a Fulham win, we have a Wolves win, we have a Tottenham win, we have an Arsenal win, we have a Manchester United win, we have a Chelsea win, we have a West Ham win, and then finally, we have a Manchester City win. Now, if City could win, because it is my birthday weekend, if you guys weren't aware, it is my birthday on the Monday, so, of course, we're playing on a Sunday, which is good because there is nothing worse than playing football on your birthday. There is absolutely nothing worse, because if you lose, it ruins your entire day. So yeah, guys, that's it for me today. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will catch you later. Goodbye.